Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, it is still morning. I have been up and I've been agonizing over what to do on lives and not. And I decided I'm just going to do this on a live because I really want everyone to see the process. Now there's a little light here that I'm using to really look at this. The next step for these illustrations that I've done is going to be scanning them. And then I'll show you the process behind there. But I want to look under every little bit of this because I don't want to have to edit them on, my iPad at all. I want everything to be done by hand. And I just want to make sure I have this right. I'm going to clean up her face a little bit. Doesn't really look like our girl there. I'm gonna do that. Like the little faces in the leaves, I'm happy with them. Happy with her arms out, but I think I am gonna just clean this up a little bit. And for anyone who's watching, I did change the ending. It's gonna be a surprise ending. It's gonna be a very happy ending. Maggie, myself, and Martin, actually the whole family. I read it again last night for the whole family. And everyone agreed that it's much better like this. So I'm going to go in here and just detail her eyes. Yes, I needed to do that. I'm going to have her eyes looking up at that paintbrush. And she has a little pointy nose. Just a little smile. And I think I'm going to just outline some of these leaves. And some of these leaves have to have little faces on them. This was my very first illustration. Very first illustration for this. Only smiles. And happy Wednesday. We're gonna have a great day today. Martin's going out to clean the grass just now, or to cut the grass just now. And we're going down. I'm gonna give her, she had the little bangs. That's what she had. That's what's missing with her. The hair is not right. So I'm gonna tidy that up with my pens. Now, what happens when you're doing stuff like this, I'm going to put in some more white on her eye right here. Yeah, I'll tidy that up too then. What happens, this was the very first time that I painted like this with her. I did an image before I started this on our, and good morning, and thank you for watching. I'm going to put her hair on here, if that will work. No, that's not working. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some of this white gel pen here to put her hair on. Her hair is not going to be white, but it'll take the color then. Actually, it's activating the, this is working great. It's activating the watercolor below. That's it. That's what she needed. She was missing her little fringe, and she was missing her chunky hair. That's so much better. I'm so glad I did that. Good morning, hello, who's here? Where are you from? And thanks for tapping the likes. Oh, we have 0 likes. I hope you can see this. Gosh, that's weird. While that's drying, I'm gonna look and see if anything else here needs outlined. I might outline like a little bit of a leaf here. A little bit of a leaf. I don't want heavy outlines. Oh, and this paintbrush, it's so significant now. And I think in this hand, she has this leaf kind of feel right here. There's the leaf, and I think we're gonna make her little stick right here. Yep, we needed her stick and her leaf. So this part, I'm not gonna change her hair. That activated the colors behind it. It looks so much better now. I love it. I'm just looking here for any obvious little things that I am not happy with. But I love it. This one is going to pass inspection. I love that little paint splatter there. I love that. Yep. Make this brush just a little bit. That's her little stick. Wanna super lightly put her little arms in here now. Just so light, I barely dropped them on. And good morning, Sheila. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for being here. Yay, there's 800 likes. Thank you. So final edit on the pictures. These are going to go in. The next thing is I'm going to scan these. The first one done. You can't do this enough. Now, I've gone over and over and over and over. Do I want to write my words on here? Do I want to use the same font and text that our story is? And I think I'm going to go with font and text that our story is. I think what I am going to do here is write J. Frost. You really won't be able to see it unless you know that it's there. I put it on that. It will, in the book, hey Bobby, in the book you won't be able to see it super clear, but we will know that it's there. So I'm going to put J. And I don't want it to be solid letters. I cut my finger this morning. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I was tidying up here. Cut my finger on a piece of picture frame glass. I met an artist once when I was in Scotland. When I lived there, I met an artist, an Irish artist. His brushes had his name on them. I thought that was pretty cool. But I'm very happy with that illustration. It's just what I want. A nice, light, clean illustration. Angel, thank you. No more pages. I'm just the final edit. These are getting ready. I'm going to scan these. So I just want to look, now that I know the story, now that I know everything, I just want to look and make sure everything is how I want it. And there's lots of them that I've looked at so long that I just know they're fine. This one, on our very last page, this is a great thing to show you. This is why you go back. This is why we're doing this process in real time, because a lot of that stuff that I think of, I don't remember to tell you if I'm just giving somebody instructions. So on our very last page of our very last painting, I put a cardinal on it. So I'm going to set a little cardinal here. We will have no, We'll have no reference about it. We'll just see that it's a little cardinal. I gotta make its little point on its head. So by doing this, yep, it's a little ornament on her shelf of a cardinal. Why is it there? Who knows? But it's there. And I want to also, I cut myself right here with a piece of sharp picture frame glass, and it's just, I don't realize how much you bend that finger. These little feels, when you're looking through a book, these little feels really help. So we have her, this stuff out here. Yes. I want to just touch these books just a little bit because they were fuzzy down at the end. Just a little. And I might put a little bit of color on them so they're not all brown covers. We'll put a little yellow on that one. Just a little subtle. We're going with subtle. A little bit of orange on that one. Maybe little bits, different part of it. The books look more realistic now. I've been wanting to do that. Every time I look at it when I'm reading through, I want to, and then I forget. What else did I want to put on here? Anything? Nope. I'm happy with the rest of that. I was going to put stones here because I called these stone steps, but I'm not going to. That's it. That one's done. This one, there was something that I saw on here that I wanted. I know what I wanted to do. I have no idea. I didn't see him. Okay. I don't know, honey.
Well, I'll just run it without you.
Okay. I'm doing a live, my love. Okay. So here, I want to put, because I don't want the edge of this bed to run into that tree. So I'm just going to put a little bit of white right there. And the same way here. Just some things I've been noticing as I've been reading this story again and again and again and again. And I'm real happy with everything else there. Just, I wanted that to be, I'm using my phone with an app. I'm gonna scan these on a scanner at 600 dpi. That's how I'm gonna do. I am done. The next step is to take the pictures of all of these illustrations. You need to put all of these illustrations in pictures. I'm sorry, digital. They need to all be digital. They need to all be a PDF. So right here, see this? I have this down here for this apple. I'm gonna just put a little bit of this white down here at the bottom. And I'm just gonna put the white here just to find the bottom of the apple. The apple hadn't been, and that makes it perfect, like an anti-shadow. Just that little bit. We needed that divided. I'm not home. I'm going to be home a week from, we'll be doing a live at home a week from today for Watercolor Wednesday, still in Florida. Tonight we got a big night. We're going on going to see a movie at my nephew has this super cool little theater going there. And we're going to see the new Haunted Mansion. And we leave on Sunday. We're going to spend Sunday night in Asheville, North Carolina. And then I'm gonna put a little orange strand right here at the bottom. Then we should be home Monday night. It feels like forever. It really does feel like we've been gone so long. So I'm just doing my final pen work right now, just to make sure I'm happy with all of this. The one thing that I wanted to do, it's been bugging me, is she's singing her song to wake the leaves up here. Yep, it's Wednesday today. We're gonna be home next Monday. I'm gonna put a little bit of white right here. A little line for her music flowing up. Because she's singing, so when you draw black over black, you have to lighten it up just a little bit so we can see her music notes are all going up there and she's singing her friends down. So these are the final just the final go on this. And I think I might make her stick a little longer. Might. I'll look at it in this one picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, we're just right. But I want to look at things like this. This might seem little and trivial, but this is going to be out there forever and ever and ever. And I never want to regret not doing this little bit or that little bit. That's the hook that holds her hat. Her little shoes. Yep, I'm happy with that. This little painting's so simple. I just love it like it is. It's just gonna stay like that. I love it. And I love this one. I've looked and done on this one so many times. This one's definitely done. This one's definitely done too. I didn't like the background had been bare. I put little mountains in there. I like that one. And this one, the same. I put little landfills down there. I think I might add a little bit of green. Just a little bit of green. I'm happy with that one. That one doesn't have a little rosy cheek. It might change her face a little bit better. Oh, I'm going to put some white in her eye there too. Yep, that needed to happen. That needed to happen. This is our tidy up time. I'm going to get one shot to do this because once this goes to publishing, I can't go back in there and change. Well, I could, but it's a pain in the neck. Pain in the neck to change. What did I want to do here? Oh, her lips. Her lips are sort of just... Gonna put a little bit of color there. going to have them stand out just a little bit. I'm going to give her just a little rosy cheek. I should have done that with watercolor, but I'm doing it with a jelly pen. Jelly pen and marker. I clean the watercolor set up. I don't want to get at it. That's it. That's her rosy cheek. That's what she was missing. I'm going to take the brown and build this up a little bit. I'm going for a big change here because the shape of her head was wrong. So I think here, maybe I'll color that up like a collar. Yep. This is why you want to do a final walkthrough. You've really learned your character by the end of your story. So you can say, oh, this could be a leaf here to hide her weird shape of a neck that I had given her. So we'll do that. We'll hide a little leaf here. We'll put another one back here. I love that so much better. That had been bugging me. That picture had been bugging me because that was not the shape of her face. 100% was not the shape of her face. Now it is. Shape her little eye. Put a little hair in front of it. Oh, you're going to be really anxious at this point to just get your book published. I seriously wanted to just be like, I can get it published by today. Could I have? Yes, 100%. The next part is easy. Scan it. Kindle Direct Publishing. Upload your PDFs. 2 PDFs you need. One for the cover, one for the rest of the book. But if you rush through it, if you rush that part, you're gonna find what I found. I look back at books that I've done like, oh, why didn't I fix that? There, just this little bit that we're doing right here. I probably didn't do it when it happened because, this was wet paint. So just these little touches and these little things that I'm doing right here, they're gonna elevate the illustrations. And my son said this guy looked evil. I'm gonna make him happier. I don't want him to look evil. I'm gonna give him a little red tongue. They're laughing. Said he looked like it was naughty. That's so much better. Might even give him a little eye. Why not? That makes him look kinder. I'm gonna come in here now and take a black pen. So yeah, can we rush through it? Could you actually write and publish a book in 1 week? Yes, there are people that do it in just an hour. They have the computer write the story. They have the computer make the images. AE, you're going to be reading things computers wrote. We wrote this book. We wrote this book. And I want this to have the care and the love that it deserves. Because I love this story. Oh, his tongue needs to be red. See, when you're look back and really examine. Look, just that little bit. Look, it just changed everything. So good. I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is out of the picture. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Her stick has 5 bumps on it. And just those consistent things that you're doing through an illustration will really help. This is so much better. Her face was, her face was all wrong. Her face, that's her now. That's 100% her now. I want to, where should I put this part? Because the stem is up here. And that's her hat here. That's it. Okay. Yeah, honey, I got to finish all these before I scan them in. Yeah. Love you. Okay, so this one, this is the one up in the tree. I fixed the edges of these leaves the other day. They're all sleeping. Everybody's asleep. I think this one's done. I was going to put some lines down here, but I want this soft. This is, Charter, this is a process. And I want to show you everything that I would do in real time. It might seem boring, but this, I promise you, if you've ever published a book and then you look back at an illustration or something that you thought, why didn't I change that? I've already agonized over this one. And I think it's right where I want it now. I want this picture to stand out. This is an action picture. And to feel chaotic, because it is. It's the chaos part of our story. I'm just going to bring that. Like he's flinching there. That one's good. Done. This one, 100% done. I love the simplicity of that one. Done. This one I've already agonized over. A lot of them I have already agonized over, but this one, I'm going to come in with my pen, and I'm just going to go in yellow here. Bring my yellow right against that bottle. I didn't touch the bottle because I didn't want to blur the paint. But now everything's nice and dry. Doesn't matter that this is a different color of yellow. It actually makes it a little bit nicer because look, that pops. Boy, does that pop now. Right up along there. Put some right up at the top there too. Pay attention to your details while you're doing this project or process. You'll be really happy you did. The yellow right up against there looks so good. I couldn't have planned that out any better. Oh, right down in here, look at this. Look at this part down here. Because I want to make those. Those are like the little roundy bits. I'm going to put that yellow down here. You don't know quite what's behind the jar, quite what's in the jar. The green rings need to be on top of her legs because she's in the jar. And she can be soft and blurred because she's in a jar. That one's done now. Done now. Good morning, good morning. Final step right here. So this, I'm going to do the same again. If I did not do this, every time I looked at this story, I would be regretting not putting that yellow in here. It's such a simple little thing. I stick caps in my mouth while I do this kind of stuff too. I stopped doing that when I did workshops because sanitary reasons. I'm going to take a little bit of this yellow and just come right here on that brown shadow that I had. That's nice. Get a little definition there. Right in the side of Maggie McGee's face. Oh, that's great. That made that shadow lovely. And the same way with here, that's the sun coming down on her shoulder there. Put a little touch of it there. I don't want to outline the whole thing. I'm going to put some there. And I might do, because I made this white, I might get some wide. Like I want her to feel, I want you to feel like, boy, she's a magical little creature. So I'm not gonna, I need to do this. I need to do this. You're gonna know what you need to do. I'm not coloring the whole thing in. Just like that. And then here around Maggie's bag. You could be seeing light behind there. That's her art bag. She was out to paint pictures. Think about you know the characters, you know the story, so you think logically now. That little bit of white sky back there would have bugged the heck out of me. I'm gonna just put this here. It won't be like it's coming through. It'll just be like a bit of light. I'll put some here on this bottle too, to just show. That's the jar. She let her out of the jar. Okay, I'm gonna do the same with brown because I have some edges around the tree. You have to do this. And Mary, thank you for following. And hello, Jill. I am tidying up. The illustrations are getting ready to be scanned. So I'm tidying up and making myself happy. You get one chance to do this. So I'm going to do it right. I'm going to bring some little... I meant to do this earlier. Make her hair pop. And she has no she has no sharp lines on her face. But just that little outlining, this will elevate your painting. We're not doing a watercolor Wednesday tonight. Morton and I are going to go see Haunted Mansion at my nephew's place. We're going to first go down to my sister's place and build a planter for her. But I want this, she is in front of the tree. She's 100% in front of the tree. So right here, because I didn't paint right up to her, I'm just going to scribble in some bark feels. Take that right to her shoulder. So her arm will pop now. There won't be any question. Or this will push the tree back too, by doing these lines. Same way with the jar. And Maggie has a glove on, we decided. It's chilly. I really feel like I've chosen all of my words to fit with the storytelling. I read to the family last night, and I'm gonna outline this part right here. This needs to be in front of her bag. Yeah. And I can fix her shoes here too. I had just painted them on. But I read it to the family, and they all agreed I needed to change the ending. I didn't take anything away, but I added. Has a very happy ending. and they all agreed they loved it. So, yay. Any bit of white here, I'm taking out. This will bug me if I don't. Part of the process. Part of the process. There's one little white dot. And trees have white on them all the time. Sunlight, whatnot. I'm going to just put a couple little bits of this color in here. A little blur. Oh, that's so much cleaner. So much better. And Jill, thanks for the heart, me. Jill just got the number 2 gifter bag. Thank you. Do you already know what it will sell for? Nope, I don't. We're going to find that out together. I do know the size. It's going to be a 7 by 10 inch book. I know the size that it will be. I'm not quite sure yet for the price. I'm going to do it through Kindle Direct Publishing. I typically always opt to take the price they suggest, the price that's kind of like the industry norm. I want to do this, but I'm scared. I'm going to just softly. Yes. So soft. I got to quit touching this now. This one's done. And I love that that's not all white around there. Following. Thank you for following. Okay, so this one now. This one, I got to tidy up this little man for sure. There's some little white bits here. And there's nothing wrong with white bits. I sometimes add them on. But the eyes are a little wonky. Just a little bit. And this one I had touched before. I'm going to put this one over, and I'm going to pull this back again because I just remembered up here I'd put more white on, which means I have to come back in with the brown now that it's dried. Yep. That's that. And I'm going to also, now that that's dry, I'm going to put orange on her hair. I'm going to take yellow where we had put the white gel pen. So much better. So much better. Oh, I'm so happy that this happened. I'm going to take the brown. I'm just going to put, she's far away, but I'm going to put a couple of brown streaks in her hair. Just to show you the chunky. She's done. That page is done. They're all done. Okay, this one. When I painted this, what did I do that I wanted to change? I know there's something. I'm going to put some. Her hair is kind of down here. I want more white. No, I think I like her eyes here. Maybe a little bit of brown there. A little bit of brown there. Her nose I like. Oh, this part needs done. That's what needs done. Maybe we'll give her a little shirt here. That just shows you that she has a shirt on. a little nightshirt on, and we might make her stick or her pencil because she's writing a book too. We didn't get to see her book, did we? Put some just little feels. And she's a twig, so her edges are cool. And I think I am gonna just take and touch with the yellow here. You can't, I know, like right now, you want to see the publishing part happening. It's coming. Promise it's coming. But you have to, attention to detail. Look at attention to detail. That's what you're after right now. And if you're going on illustrations, just like we final edited our words, you have to final edit your illustrations. That to me looks so much prettier than, I didn't take this right to the edge. Now I do. I think it just makes it pop. I still haven't figured out what that is. That has no, oh, maybe she's making pumpkin juice here. Maybe she's making pumpkin juice. That's what she's doing. They have it at the party. And here, instead of using a brown for an outline, oh, this is gonna look super cute. Looky, here where all these little white spots are, I'm just gonna put in tiny little flecks of the yellow. Oh my goodness, I love that. Yes, 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 yes. That's so good. I'm going to make that look like, I'm not going to explain it at all, but she does drink pumpkin juice later on that makes her feel better. Maybe that's what her pumpkins are all about. She's making pumpkin juice. I'm just going to hint that might be a spout. That'll be one of the things that people can, we can't explain everything when we do a book. You can't. Our minds need some things to figure out alone. So that is now a little spout. I kind of want to take, you got to go with your gut too. You have to go with your gut. I don't want to make it look like it's a pumpkin still, but we know now it's something. The question is what? What is it? And this will be a great thing that for whoever sees it, they can figure out on their own. They can, whatever they want it to be. Put it down here into the pumpkin. I'm going to make a little hole right here. What is it? Who knows? Who knows? But I love the rest of this. The rest of this I really love. Shape that eye just a little bit. This is our last shot. These are going to the scanner now. She has a pumpkin cushion under her butt. Yep, all good. This painting's basically perfect. This might be my favorite one now. And I did not paint that out on purpose. That's a mirror. I have some mirrors sitting on shelves. So see how it reflects that, the wall? I'm gonna just put a little line here. And the little book is sitting back here on the mushroom. That's the little book that Maggie makes. I'm going to take one final time here and put white marker on. I think consistency would be my biggest challenge. I'm rusty with drawing and painting. It's been years. Hey, guess what? That was the perfect time to start. Get on it. Get on it. Now is always our best time. Right now. Right now. Yep. I love Maggie's face in this one. She loved it too. I've already messed around with this one a whole lot during live, so she's done. This guy's perfect. This guy is so perfect. I was going to put lighter colors in the paint, but I'm not. Might put one little bit of white here, just to indicate that it's wet. Put one little bit there because it's later in the season. It's the last leaf. That's that. That one's done. This one's done. Is it? I might need to do my little yellow trick with this. I think I've already done the yellow trick with this with watercolor though. I think we waited. Look for any little bits of white. Any of these little white bits and touch them up with a little yellow. This is our last shot to get these just the way we want them. And your paintings can be any way you want them. Don't ever let anyone tell you this should be this should be that. Nope, do it just the way you want it. And we're seeing them from the back. In all honesty, if we were looking at the sunset like this, we wouldn't see any of the color. They would be dark shadow. So I'm not fussing with, I'm not even going to put any of the browns in their hair. Might make these parts really crisp though, some of them. I want to make these ones linking arms. I'm gonna stop. I've been going crazy on there. This one feels really different to me, and I love it because it's her moment of realization of what real, how real friend is. I'm just gonna put find the table edge here. Need to find the table edge. And I just need to I'm going with browns instead of blacks. I'm going to put a couple little brown layers in here. Oh, someone had said decorate this with leaves. Not an idea. I think maybe I'll put a little, I don't know. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess it up. Put the inside of it there. Give it a little edge. Extend her finger a little bit. Don't want her to feel like she got claws. And I was gonna, just remembered this, I was gonna, up here, I was gonna put this like thought bubbles, but I'm not going to. These need to be fairy lights. And I was gonna put something to suspend them from. And then I thought, these are real fairies. They don't need anything suspended. These fairy lights are just there. I might put some white up here too. I really like this painting. It feels out of, it just feels different than the other ones. But I think that's a good thing because it feels like a transition change kind of change for her. I want these to almost feel like they're bubbles. Put a little bit of that over there. That's like a little bubble. Little bubbles. Little bubble fairy lights. How wonderful would that be? Okay. I gotta stop. I was happy with all of their teeth. I didn't want to give them too big teeth. I'm happy with all of that. Okay. And I'm happy with this, the candy wrapper. I'm very happy with that. And I'm very happy with this. And I don't feel like I need to have the white in here is okay for me. I'm happy with that one. Forever Full Friends. I just thought of something. And then that's our last painting. I'm so happy with that. I'm changing nothing on that. I love it. Love that. Except I touched this with purple. Don't know how I did it. And I'm not making any of these I'm not making any of these pristine because she's been sitting up there all day. Let me make sure our bird Yep. Done. Done. All done. Okay, so now the next step is taking all of these over to the scanner in my daughter's office, scanning them all. I gotta look and see what DPI to set them at. You're usually okay with 300 DPI. And I'm putting these away because I don't want tempted to touch them again. And if you're illustrating a book, this is the best tip I can ever give you. When you do your final look through on your illustrations, that's your final edit of the illustrations. They're done. They're done. And you might want to give them to somebody else to look over. But here's the thing. Don't put your stuff away. You're done with them. You're going to scan them. They're done. So it is 11:12 here. So we're all done with these. I'm thrilled with them. This is going to be a wonderful book. And when you're done with them, you're done. I'm going to turn that lamp off. I wanted to have that little lamp on to really look great and good at them. But get that stuff set away. When I scan these then, I'm going to put these in a folder. They'll be going home with us, and I won't get them out and touch them again. I never do. I have illustrations from books that I've done that I just have them kind of scattered all over. I need to put them together. I'll probably maybe frame them. There's 24 paintings in the cover. And then the back cover is going to be this, probably on a hole, maybe smaller, so I can put some wording there. So, because I'm hoping that some bookstores will carry it too. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I have books of mine that Barnes & Noble sells, so sometimes that happens. But I want to make it that it's just really attractive from the whole way around. And they're going to be 7 by 10s, I think, it's 17.7 centimeters and 25.4 centimeters for the people who aren't doing the inches. The books are going to be 7 by 10. I don't even know how many books I've written. I should. I'm going to count them up. I have a couple on my Amazon link. These Maggie gave me from her room, so I will put back there. But I've cleaned up this whole station. Two little nudgies. But this is in Pennsylvania. This I feel is in Pennsylvania. This has to be in Locust Gap, this book. And boy, oh boy, if we had hedgehogs in our area, the church would be filled with them. But now my next step that I'm doing, I'm going to scan this. I'll make a TikTok about it, but I'm not going to scan it's a procedure. And it's a procedure that takes time. And it's in my daughter's office, so I don't want to be over there filming. So, but now what I'm going to be doing is setting up and getting ready. I'll do my pictures and editing on here. I'm going to do my publishing on my laptop. And, that'll be our next step. And for now, I just want to thank everybody for being here. Thanks for being here. Today, Morton and I have plans. He's outside cutting the grass, but I think I have time to scan all these pictures before he's done. Then we're heading to my sister's. We're building a planter for her, and we're going to watch the new Haunted Mansion tonight. So, Andrea, I want to inspire you and everybody watching to make a book. Everyone says, I want to write a book. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. I just did this in a week, and I have been doing so much stuff around doing this. You can just, if you go online, Google my name, you'll see my books that are there. Barnes & Noble have some of them. But there's a new movie, Haunted Mansion, and we're gonna watch that tonight. So I'll do a little TikTok. If he's okay with it, he has the coolest movie room. So yay, Crystal! The painting. If you have writer's block, I'll tell you what. When I go home, I'm going to write, or I'm going to illustrate How the Dragon Saved the Bell Tower. It's so different, very different story. It's a chapter book. And I don't like to say this is a story for children. This is a book that I would buy. I buy books all the time with beautiful illustrations and a story that grabs a hold of me. And How the Dragon Saved the Bell Tower is, you're going to love it. But I need to do the illustrations for it, and I need to publish that. So you're going to see a lot of this happening. An upcoming new one that I need to do from start to finish is one called Snowman Seeds. There's another one too. We're going to do lots of stuff. We're going to do, oh, Lena, thank you, Lena. We're going to do lots of fun stuff together. You had some poems published in high school. That's great. That's great. Andrea, you can do this. We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun doing this. And we're going to have fun on the trip home. The trip home, we're going to Asheville. We're going to the old Biltmore Village. We're actually staying in the old Biltmore Village. The next day going to the Biltmore House. And then we're going to go up the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is one of the prettiest roads in America. And we're also there's so many outlooks on it. The speed limit's only 45 miles an hour. Morton's never been on it. And we're going to go to the tallest mountain east of the Mississippi and go the whole way to the top. You can drive up to the top of it. So take you up there and see some beautiful views, hopefully, if it's not cloudy. Katrina, you're very welcome. Katrina says, thanks for doing this. I'm going to make I make videos all the time. Have you never met me before? I love making TikToks. And I love that the TikToks, these live ones, I'm going to put this one up on the YouTube channel. So, and I'll make a TikTok about how I'm scanning all of these, now that these are all the way done. I'll make a TikTok about how I'm doing it, and then I'll put that up on the YouTube too. So if you're on the YouTube channel watching the whole long, I accidentally called it a series on TikTok. You pay for series. It's just the process. It's not a series. I have nothing that you pay for. This is all free. So I'm going to jump off, go scan this. Thanks for being here. And the ending has changed to the book. I've added words. Morton is so happy. Everybody's happy with it now. Morton was sad the way it ended, which it wasn't a sad ending, but it had all the feels. So I will talk to you later. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Bye-bye.